Hello, Biome artists. I am so excited for this lesson. We are going to have the entire school work on a big collaborative project inspired by the book The Dot by Peter H. Reynolds. This book has an amazing message in it about never giving up and following your dreams. There's also a really cool connection to this book. Did you know the author, Peter Reynolds, was actually born in Chelmsford and he went to South Rose School? Let's read the book and see what happens when Vashti feels like she just can't draw and see how her art teacher inspires her. And then how Vashti later inspires another child to keep going with their art.
Art class was over, but Vashti sat glued to her chair. Her paper was empty. Vashti's teacher leaned over the blank paper. "Ah, a polar bear in a snowstorm," she said. "Very funny," said Vashti. "I just can't draw." Her teacher smiled. "Just make a mark and see where it takes you." Vashti grabbed a marker and gave the paper a good strong jab. There! Her teacher picked up the paper and studied it carefully. She pushed the paper toward Vashti and quietly said, "Now sign it." Vashti thought for a moment. "Well, maybe I can't draw, but I can sign my name." The next week, when Vashti walked into art class, she was surprised to see what was hanging above her teacher's desk. It was the little dot she had drawn, her dot, all framed in swirly gold. "Humph, I can make a better dot than that." She opened her never-before-used set of watercolors and set to work. Vashti painted and painted. A yellow dot, a green dot, a red dot, a blue dot. The blue mixed with the red. She discovered that she could make a purple dot. Vashti kept experimenting. Lots of little dots in many colors. "If I can make little dots, I can make big dots too." Vashti splashed her colors with a bigger brush on bigger paper to make bigger dots. Vashti even made a dot by not painting a dot. At the school art show a few weeks later, Vashti's many dots made quite a splash. Vashti noticed a little boy gazing up at her. "You're a really great artist. I wish I could draw," he said. "I bet you can," said Vashti. "Me? No, not me. I can't draw a straight line with a ruler." Vashti smiled. She handed the boy a blank sheet of paper. "Show me." The boy's pencil shook as he drew his line. Vashti stared at the boy's squiggle, and then she said, "Please sign it."
I absolutely love that book for the message that it sends. And I think it's really fun for us to start off the school year as an entire school working together for one common message. We are apart, but we are still working together and we are still one school. We can all inspire each other by creating artwork inspired by the dot. Now, the fourth grade artwork might look a little different than the kindergarten artwork. We are different ages and we might choose different materials, and that's okay. But I'm very excited to see what you come up with. Take a look at a video that I made. It's sped up really fast of when I created my artwork inspired by the dot.
I can't wait to make out for Dot Day.
I had so much fun creating this artwork inspired by the dot. In fact, I even started with a dot in the middle of my paper. So now you can go get started, get your paper, get whatever materials you choose, and create your artwork starting with a dot. Like Peter Reynolds said, make a mark and see where it takes you. Don't forget to upload your artwork to Flipgrid and tell us all about it. I can't wait to connect with you, and I reply to every video on Flipgrid. So after you upload your video, check back a couple days later and you should have a reply waiting from me.